at Tsukuba Circuit for the Time Attack event. There are international drivers here from all around the world, and it's really exciting to see them here with all the local Japanese guys competing for the fastest time. And some records have been broken by people not from Japan, which is super exciting. We're gonna catch up with some people later, but for now, let's check out some of the cars. You're definitely gonna see some cool cars today, starting off with this FD RX-7. There is so much dry carbon going on here. Oh look, Nobu Taniguchi's signature there. So much dry carbon going on with this thing. Endless brake kit. Front diffuser, very cool. Daiki's with us as well today. He's checking out Time Attack stuff. Now, this is kind of interesting because Shiba Tire is normally known for their cars and drift competitions and drifting here. But they brought one of their drift cars and set it up for some grip racing, and they've been racing today. VR38, big single turbo. That is massive. Huge. I've definitely seen it all now. A Tesla Time Attack car. Very cool. Very cool. Unplugged performance. I believe that some kind of, I don't know if they hack the firmware or something, but I think they unlock more power out of these things. I'm not sure. If you guys know anything about this, let me know down in the comment section. I love the sticker that says 0 horsepower though. That's interesting. Look at this lineup here. This looks crazy. So we're starting all the way at the end of the pits where the service road comes in off the track. Really nice older Porsche. I'm really, these cars are growing on me like crazy recently. NA Roadster. This thing is sick. This is an interesting tire warmer. It's kind of just like a heat gun piped into that. Interesting. There's a lot going on in this car. That wing is massive. Looks like they've already started up again. Oh, interesting. This is like an external air jack system. That's cool. Kind of just clips on. That's smart. More Porsches. Wow, this thing's cool. The HKS Hachiroku. God, this thing looks so cool in person. Beautiful. Look at this thing go. That thing is fast. That also looks so scary. What is that thing? What the freak? You want to ride one of those? I'm just admiring this thing. It's beautiful. Such a fan of the new A6s. There's a fair few 35s out today. 370Z. The new Supra. Look at those big brakes. Dang. S2000. Another Roadster. Looks like an NC. Oh, this is interesting. So this RX-7 FD. Very, very iconic pink bonnet there. Dang, I love that. But what I'm saying is interesting is the brake warmer. Bit of aluminum foil. Little gas stove, get it nice and hot, put the wheel on there, heat goes into the tire and helps keep it hot. So you don't have to do so much warm-up laps. You can kind of just get away with one lap. Oh, that's cool, 35 GDR and quick jacks in the pits. There you go. Another FD RX-7. Another FD RX-7. Another FD RX-7. Okay, I'll just stop. This red one's really nice though. Wow. This aero looks like it's home center made with aluminum core flute. Yeah. It's aluminum sheeted but plastic in the middle. Oh wow, look at the core flute there. That's interesting. All the diffusers are built out of that on this. Hey, it works. It's cheaper than dry carbon. Not sure about weight though. Looks good. Then we're getting into Honda territory. This thing looks awesome. Looks like a K24. Big boy. NA obviously, ITBs. Very nice. Another 35 GDR, tire warmers on it. 33 GTR. This thing's wild. I love this car. Look at this thing. Big Garrett. Dry sump. So cool. Oh my god. Oh, but you still got it, man. Time attack cars for sure. Big oil cooler in the front. Another 35. And then two of my all-time favorite cars here. EG Civic, Temple Racing. This thing's sick. Ton-chan drives this. He's about to go out soon. They're taping everything up. Man, it'll be cool. And then of course the boss man's here getting ready to head out. Going out in his S15. Just yesterday he put down a 56, his best time yet here. Still running, just a standard rebuilt SR20, so it's like a 2.1 and a G25 550. Although the amount of boost he's pushing, he's definitely overspinning it, so it's anyone's guess how long that's gonna last. But man, this thing looks good. If you guys remember, this used to be his Nigolki car, the second car. This thing's sick. He used this a lot for drifting, and now he's kind of just turned it into a full-blown time attack car. Very cool. This engine's coming out after this event, and he's going big engine, and then this whole car's getting packed up and shipped to Australia for World Time Attack later this year. It's gonna be very exciting to see him compete. How's it feel to be driving here, man?
Oh, dude, it's freaking nuts. Like, I'm in Japan, I've had Tsukuba, we're in the top 3, like, it's like dreams
Top 3
true,
fastest
man.
ever.
Yeah.
You're killing it, man.
Crazy dreams over here.
Yeah, dude. Go get him! Faraz just did another 52.5. Wow. Ogre-chan's getting ready to head out for the last session of today. Hopefully he gets that time, that 56, that sweet number. Should be good. Here we go. Wow, that sounds so good. Come on. Here he comes. 出たね。He did it! He did it! He freaking did it! Dude, I can't believe it. Even when it's hot. 熱いまだできるね。He did it! Mofo did it! Yo! Woo! He freaking did it! He freaking did it! Oh, I want this guy to hurry up and get out of the car. Dude pushed himself for that. 64 years old and still beating PVs. Civic gang headed out. Oh, they're gonna get it. I think they're getting it. Namyo. He just did a 55.3. Wow. Tonsan's PB is a 54.9 and he just did a 55.3. So he's still got room to go. So we're here with Faraz, and you must be feeling pretty special right about now. New third fastest person at Tsukuba Circuit, American and LS.
Yeah, American car on the top 3. That's pretty insane.
Wild, dude.
That's insane.
It's absolutely wild.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, because I know a lot of people have asked me like who you are, where'd you come from, because it just seems like you appeared out of nowhere and you're just setting records everywhere. So give us a little rundown about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, no, this is me. I'm Faraz Khartoumi. I drive a C6 Corvette and just kind of built it myself over the past couple years and started competing in time attack.
You build this yourself?
Yes, yeah, this is my own build.
Do you have any fabrication pre-experience? Like, do you run a shop or anything?
I don't run a shop, but when I was younger, when I was like right out of high school, I built off-road cars for Buckshot Racing out of California.
Oh, cool.
So I just build like tube chassis cars and stuff like that, and like some suspension stuff. But nothing to the extent of building your own car. Just kind of always was into building and just like things in general. So as I grew up, I just kind of gravitated more and more towards racing. And about 7 years ago is when I started with this car. And just kind of been on a personal endure ever since of just trying to be as fast as I can everywhere I go.
What made you pick this platform, the Corvette and the LS?
Yeah, so I'm an American muscle type of guy, and I wanted a car that had good racing pedigree and that would be able to pretty much handle anything I threw at it. So I had a Porsche or a Corvette in mind, and since I'm American, I chose the Corvette. I also thought there was a lot more aftermarket support behind the Corvette, so I thought it'd be a lot cheaper, and I was wrong because it's been very expensive. So it's like...
So you should have gone the Porsche, is that what you're saying?
I mean, it probably would have been way worse. I spent way more on the Porsche. But yeah, so I ended up going with the Corvette, and since then, like, it's just been like a slow build. And the past couple of years, I'd say 3 years, it's really kind of, evolved into being this kind of spaceship that it is now.
Wow. So, take us to the engines bay, man. Tell us about this thing, what makes it chooch, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so the engine's a 2,000 horsepower spec LME built
2,000?
engine. Yeah, so they make these engines for drag racing. So they have drag racers that run them at 2,000. I'm not running it at 2,000 right now, but it's good to know that the power plant is capable of making 2,000. It's a Magnum crank, Callie's rods, diamond pistons, CID heads, and so just a really robust built engine. And then behind that is obviously the twin Garrett turbos, the G35-900s.
Which I have to say, I really love that they just come out the side here.
Yeah, and the whole idea behind that was just to like make it easy to work on. Since I'm typically a one-man show everywhere I go, I didn't want to have to always be struggling with the heat of the turbos, or the turbos in the way.
Because where else would you put them? In the front, I guess, right?
mean, in the worst possible way, you know, or like super far down underneath in the tunnel area where some people put them, but it just makes life so much harder. So I chose to put them out there, and it A, just makes it really easy, and then B, it keeps all the heat out of the engine bay.
Yeah, that's good. I imagine like weight distribution too would be better instead of in the front, right?
Yeah, slightly behind the tire, just to help it push it back.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And what kind of like computer are you running with this? Like you running ABS, traction control, or any of that stuff?
Yeah, so we're running it all. We have Bosch Motorsports ABS, and that's a key factor into what
everyone says that. The Bosch ABS is what you need.
Dude, it's literally, since the day I put it in there, it's just like lap times just dropping, and just like driver confidence as well.
Wow.
The ability to just push as deep as you can into a corner and know that the car's going to slow down.
And it's different than like ABS and say like a stock Nissan or something, right?
Oh yeah. You have a dial, and we'll show you in there. You have like the ability to tune it as well as you're driving. So if you want it to be less invasive, you turn it down. If you want it more invasive, turn it up.
Interesting.
So yeah, so Bosch Motorsport ABS, and then we have a Motec M150 running the car. Wow. And we utilize Motec's traction control. Yeah, we have a lot of different strategies that we use depending on the situation, the track temps, just really anything, tires. So I've been going back and forth with Motec and Motorsports Electronics with kind of dialing in the traction control for this track, since I'm on a smaller tire than usual. So yeah, just really another vital tool into the car. Is not only is it keeping the engine safe, running the car, but it's actually letting me put the power down.
Cool. So drivetrain sequential?
Yes, PPG sequential.
Oh, PPG. Oh,
yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I like that.
Handles the power. So this is my scramble button. Anytime I want all the boost, I just push it.
You push that?
It's there. I used it earlier. It was a mistake. I shouldn't have used it. So, and then like traction, as I was saying, we could dial traction in or out as we drive. Okay. Right now it's on position 6. It's like a good middle ground. Yeah. And then same thing with the ABS. As goes closer to the sun, it means it's more dry and less invasive of
okay, so like kind of like shutting it off?
Yeah, so we're on like the second to last position, so it's very, very little ABS happening. The rest are just like fuses. This is like the ignition button to power the car, full ignition, and then start.
Wow. Yeah. So flat foot shifting, all of that, you have everything turned on?
I never use the clutch unless I want to move the car from a dead stop.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Boost is on a gauge right here too, so we turn the knob if we want it to more boost or less boost in the car, and then again the scramble button.
Dude, this car is so sick. It's for me, like, I've never looked at Corvettes as like a motorsport car until recently. You know, drifting, there just seems to be so much more aftermarket support. They seem to be affordable, good power plant. And then Time Attack, I never would have thought I'd seen any of that. And you're just slaying it. Like, I first met you in person in Australia at World Time Attack, and now you're here in Japan, and you did a new record over in Australia, right?
We didn't get a record, but we won in Pro-Am class, and we were the first American to ever win at World Time Attack.
Awesome. And then now you're the third fastest at Tsukuba Circuit.
At Tsukuba, and the first American to P1 here at Tsukuba. So
it's so cool.
It's crazy. Yeah.
What does this make to the rear wheels?
So like on the highest boost setting that I have, it's 1,300 horsepower that I've like dyno logged.
Yeah.
Today I put my scramble at 24 pounds, which I've never done before. And just to like, if I saw a time that looked really promising to be slightly like towards the record, I would grab it, and I did. So I grabbed it, and it was too much. So I don't know how much power it was making at that point, but
it
was more than it wanted, and it said, no, we're shutting you down. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm kind of like, man, what would the time have been though if it held in?
Oh, dude, so like at 18 pounds, the car makes 1,300 horsepower to the tire.
Wow.
And that was 24 pounds that I put on there. So it could have been 1,500 horsepower.
Yeah.
Who knows what it was at? But
jeez.
Yeah.
Well, dude, this thing is a weapon. It's so cool to see you compete here. Where are you going next with this?
I don't know yet. Might leave it in Japan for a tick longer. I might bring it back to the U.S. Might go to the ring. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, cool, man. Well, it's a pleasure, and hopefully I'll see you around soon.
For sure. Thanks, man.
I've definitely been warming up to the older Porsches, but this is absolutely crazy. There's an LS V8 inside this thing. Just chilling in the rear. I didn't even know people swap these into these cars. That's very cool. Very cool. Hey, it looks like this used to have a sticker there that we would all know about. I wonder. Very cool car. The aero is so aggressive. This may be the Aussie in me, but Arby's is still king. Look at this. This definitely gives me some extreme GDR vibes looking at this stuff. So cool. I don't know, man. Why does it say junk special there? So good. I need that sticker for my Bogan 32 with the 20E. It's time for lunch, and nothing beats some of the Japanese local food. Okonomiyaki, I think this is. It's like a taco version though. This looks great. It's a bunch of cabbage, some meat, some sauce, and it's like a savory pancake. That's the best way to explain it. And of course, this event has a fair few vendors set up. And like I always say, come to these events to get your parts cheaper, because everything's generally 20 to 30% off, give or take. That's the usual rule when parts are for sale. Oh look, part shop glow here. Titanium exhaust for an FD. That's beautiful. Hell yeah. Lots of stuff for sale. Oh, even Alpine Stars race gear. Now look, 50% off all this stuff. There you go. Here's that LS powered Porsche. Damn, that sounds mean. No filter, just open throttle body straight out of the trunk. That is nuts. New whip, who dis? Borrowed a push bike. This thing's actually electric. It's actually kind of nice going uphill. It's a cheater's bike. Apparently, over on this side of the track, a friend is here. Oh wow, there's so many more cars here. This is actually pretty cool. Hey, here he is. I found you. Whoa. I didn't mind to catch you guys at an intimate time. You helping him hold it?
Shake. What's up, dude?
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Whoa, do you need help? Dude.
You guys are gonna have to watch Dut's videos, but he's definitely had a few things go wrong today.
You know, part of building a race car,
teething
right?
issues. Teething issues. Yeah. You know, the comp day is the shakedown, right?
You know, at this point, it is what it is, right? So I didn't know that this was gonna happen when I shipped this car over here. So everything's original.
Yep.
Let me show you the hood.
Yeah, sure.
You're an HCAS guy.
Yeah. Sorry, how do you say H? H or H? H. It's always funny watching, like hearing people and how they pronounce H differently.
How do you pronounce it?
HKS.
HKS.
It's like A. It's so weird. My accent's
So it's
messed
all
up.
from the 2000s. It's all original. I haven't changed any of it. So like,
These gates sound really good.
Yeah. So now, like, we're discovering things are old and breaking apart, right?
Yeah.
So, like, our lines for the fan came loose, and the fan just wasn't turning on.
Oh, okay.
So it's like little things here and there that just pop up that we didn't know about.
Yep. All sorted though now?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It should be.
Touch wood.
We'll see.
Carbon. Well, I'll say a prayer for you, man. I'm excited to see you run a better time than I ever did. It's so good to see Dutt here. I know he's going to do well as long as the car does good for him. But this is something I definitely wanted to check out. This thing was flying. There's just a little... Wait, isn't this like a cappuccino engine? Huh. Interesting. I don't know anything about... I think this is a Jimny. Very cool. Tiny little 3-cylinder. That's why this thing sounded so sick. Nice intercooler in the front. Dude, this thing was flying for how tiny this turbo and engine is. That's nuts. Full Recaro race seats. This thing's awesome. Wow, that's so cool. Wait, it has a roll cage, right? Okay, yeah, it does have a roll bar. It doesn't have a cage. Oh, no, it does have a cage. It does have the bar, the loops. Thank God. Because that scares me. That's cool. There you go, Jimneys, guys. I'm pretty sure the engine in that's K6A, which may be the same as the Cappuccino. I'm sure you guys will know in the comment section. Now we're back on the whip. Damn, that Swift do be looking good. Whoa, hang on a minute. What is going on here? That is a wild intake manifold. And I was expecting a turbo. There's no turbo. Wow. Okay. Just longer runners, maybe. That's so interesting. There you go. People love Swifts here. It's Supra though. Very nice. All right, we're getting distracted. We gotta head back. Wait, this Swift has the same intake manifold. Is this something I don't know about? Does anyone know about these? It's got the same thing. It's big electronic throttle body. Huh. NA. Interesting. That's maybe why these things sounded so cool out there. They had this like very distinct sound. Wonder what's going on there. All right, let's get back to the pits. The other pits, if you know what I mean. Tsukuba Circuit is literally a maze. There's so many little side streets that take you to more pits and everything. It's honestly wild how much is here. And there's the Oval, there's Scuba 2000, Scuba 1000, and the Gymkhana. I can't remember if there's something else there or not, but anyways. I think it's safe to say that I definitely want to get into more grip-related content this year. Not just like filming events like this, but actually driving it. I think there's a lot of merit behind it, learning it, and it just keeps piquing my interest more and more and more. But are you guys gonna be okay with that is my biggest question. We've been very focused on drifting pretty much the entire time that I've been uploading videos. Are you guys gonna be okay if I start sneaking in like maybe 20% grip stuff? I think getting into Time Attack is just another challenge for me and something that I'm really excited about. And like I said, there's a ton of merit to it. Being at Tsukuba Circuit, probably the next video you should watch would be the one when I tried Time Attack and grip for the very first time and a brand new GR Yaris went flying through the air in front of me on my very first race. Go check that out and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.